That night changed everything in ways I never expected. It started with a simple request from my stepmom, Jessica, asking me to stay home while my dad went fishing. At the time, it felt normal, just the two of us, as usual. But I didn't realize this night would push the limits of our relationship and leave a lasting mark on me. The house felt unusually quiet that morning. My dad's absence was palpable, and the silence was strange. I had just finished my homework when Jessica called me into the living room. Her voice was soft, almost too casual, but I could sense her nervousness. She asked me to sit next to her, and as I did, I noticed an intensity in her eyes that made my heart race. "You've grown up so much," she said, her tone light but her words heavy. "You're not the little boy I used to know." Her words sent a shiver down my spine. This wasn't like her. We had always had a friendly, casual relationship, but today felt different, dangerous. She leaned in closer, her eyes never leaving mine. "You've changed, and I think we both know it." The tension in the room was thick, and I didn't know how to respond. "Jessica, what are you trying to say?" I finally asked, my voice trembling. She sighed and stood up, walking to the window. "Your dad's gone for the weekend. It's just the two of us here." She turned to face me, her expression unreadable. "I've been thinking about us. There are things I've wanted to say, things I've never had the courage to say until now." My mind was spinning. What was she implying? I tried to laugh it off, but my voice came out shaky. "What do you mean, us?" She smiled, a small, knowing smile. "You've noticed it too, haven't you? The way things have changed between us. We're not just stepmother and stepson anymore." I shook my head, trying to resist the pull drawing me closer to her. "This is crazy. You're my stepmom. We shouldn't." But she didn't back down. "Why not?" she whispered, her eyes burning with intensity. "We're both adults. We don't have to follow anyone else's rules." I wanted to say no, to push her away, but something kept me rooted to the spot. The tension between us grew unbearable, and I couldn't shake the feeling that things were spiraling out of control. Every interaction felt loaded, like we were walking on a razor's edge. Then came the night everything changed. My dad was working late, and I was trying to stay in my room, hoping to avoid her. But the silence in the house was deafening. I found myself walking downstairs, each step feeling heavier than the last. Jessica was on the couch, a glass of wine in her hand. She looked up, her eyes meeting mine, and I knew there was no turning back. "I've been thinking about us," she said softly. "Why are we pretending there's nothing between us when we both know there is?" Her words hit me hard. I wanted to argue, to tell her it was wrong, but the truth was I couldn't deny it anymore. I had felt it too, the strange pull between us that had only grown stronger. Before I could stop myself, I leaned in and kissed her. It was soft at first, tentative, but it quickly deepened. The world around us seemed to disappear, leaving only the two of us lost in the intensity of the moment. I knew it was wrong, but I couldn't stop. I didn't want to stop. When we finally pulled apart, both of us were breathless. "I've wanted this for so long," she whispered, her breath warm against my skin. "And I know you have too." I didn't respond. The truth was too overwhelming. Instead, I just nodded, my heart pounding as the weight of what we had just done settled over me. After that night, everything changed. The tension in the house grew unbearable. Every glance, every touch felt like a spark threatening to ignite something dangerous. We tried to act normal, but the pull between us was undeniable. It was like we were circling each other, waiting for the moment when we would finally give in again. One evening, when my dad was out late, Jessica found me in the kitchen. "We need to talk," she said, her voice low. I nodded, knowing the conversation was inevitable. I know things have been different, she began, and I don't want you to feel uncomfortable, but we can't keep pretending this isn't happening. I didn't know what to say. The truth was, I couldn't stop thinking about her. I couldn't stop wanting her. I don't know how to be honest about this, I admitted, my voice breaking. Jessica reached out, her hand resting gently on my arm. It's okay, she whispered. We'll figure it out together. But as the days passed, we fell deeper into whatever this was. The moments we spent together grew more intense, more frequent, until it felt like the only time I was truly myself was when I was with her. I knew it couldn't last, but I wasn't ready to face that yet. Then one evening, everything came crashing down. My dad came home early, and the weight of our secret pressed down on me like a live wire. As we sat at the dinner table, the conversation was stilted, and I could feel the walls closing in. My dad's gaze lingered on me, and I knew he knew. Even if the words were left unspoken, the truth was still there, waiting. That night changed everything. It pushed the limits of our relationship and left a lasting mark on me, and no matter how hard I tried to outrun it, the truth would always follow me.